see that Errol Spence exercised the rematch clause. Is there any details that you can really talk about that? I mean, is the fight going to happen? Are you going to fight him next, do you think? Or are you looking at other options?
Well, yeah, he exercises rematch, and that's the fight that should supposed to happen next. So we shall see, how negotiations go and how everything go. We post a fight in December, and I'm back in training.
Are you thinking about doing it at the 154-pound weight class, or are you going to stick to the rematch at 47, which is where it should be because that's where it happened?
Well, the contract states that either one or the other got to notify, in writing that he no longer can make the weight. If not, then the fight will be at 47. So the contract states that it had to go at 47 since neither I or Errol notified each other stating that we couldn't make the weight anymore.
So I got a question for you. I was trying to, so over the years, I've been doing this podcast now 3 years, and I've been trying to tell everybody, Terence Crawford ain't ducking nobody. Like, he's just not. Like, and honest, to be fair.
Those are the words of Terence Crawford, as you guys can hear. I do apologize if my audio's a little shaky. I busted my speaker. However, I hope you guys heard what I heard about Terence Crawford. Now, we are aware of the fact that Terence Crawford said it had to be at 47. But now we have more detail stating that it now is the contractual agreement. However, that's what it said on the contract. And right after the fight, he was saying, well, you know what? I could go to 154. But now it is the wording in the contract that they have to abide. But he said he would fight him at 147. That's if either of the guys couldn't come or couldn't make 154. Now the question would be if they can't. What if Errol says I can't meet him at 154? What if I can't meet him at 154 and so then what? I can't make it at 154, for 147. So let's make it at 154. And would it be a way to get out of that? Because a lot of people are now looking like, well, Terence, you said that you would or you could go to 154. Now, understand this. Terence never said that he couldn't go to 154. He didn't say that. He said that it states that based on the fact that neither one of us never informed or never stated on the contract that we could not go at that particular weight. That's what he said. And my counterpunch is the contract says one thing, and I know it does, but it's like this. If you're going to fight at 147, that would still be for all the belts. At 154, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be for any of the belts at 154. It should just be a rematch. But that was the whole purpose of everything riding on the last fight, because the last fight entailed everything, okay? It had everything on the table to lose or to gain. So, if Errol Spence wants it at 154, here's the thing. If he fights at 154, will the belt still come into play? Okay, and if so, it would be kind of strange them fighting at 154 versus 147. So it's tricky to me. I think Terence Crawford really should just fight him at any weight, because this is what happens. If he fights him at 147 again, and he beats him that much easily, people are going to have excuses, and he knows that. And he, having the ability to predict what people will say, well, you already know. If he wants people off his neck that shouldn't be on his neck, don't give them any reason to put their foot there. That's what I say. Because all in all, all in all, man, 147, it should really, see, 154 is better. 147, everybody's seeing what he can do at 154. Everybody and their mama and their cousin and their niece and their aunt, everybody thought that this fight was going to be at 154 because Errol Spence, you know, was having problems, but he stated that, hey, he was having trouble making weight too. So we all assumed that it'll be at 154. So I don't know why it shouldn't be at 154, you know? And now that we hear, well, the contract says, people don't want to hear that shit. Because what happens now is people, that's easy for somebody that just became a Terence Crawford fan, that Terence Crawford beat belief into them by beating Errol Spence. They can easily say, man, he don't want to fight that man at 154, knowing that man can't fight at 154. Because the people that think that he stayed at the weight class too long, I think that's what he needs to do. He needs to fight him at a totally different weight to show the same result, to show that it's no difference between fighting him at 147, beating that ass, or fighting him at 154, beating that ass. It should be no difference at all. You know what I mean? If you only now, if he wants to stick behind the contract, what'll happen then? People are going to say, dude, you scared to fight him at 154 while he's stronger. Why do y'all do that? Why you want to drag him down to 147? Why can't you fight him at his best? You know what I mean? Because I do believe in fighting someone at their best. Meeting someone at their very best where they're at their best game. Versus, hey, nah, you said 147, so you're going to have to fight me at 147. Shows this on the contract. See, read it. That shit, people are going to shy on. And look, and he should not uphold that. He should not at any circumstance run behind that contract to not fight, because it comes off as Terence Crawford may having a loophole out of that fight if he can't come to an agreement at 147 versus 154. Okay, so I want to see the fight. I want to see the fight happen. You know, you guys tell me what you think about Terence Crawford kind of clearing up the contract situation. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!